I just finished my first full week at a 9 to 5 job. And I'm finna crash out because this can't be the rest of my life. I'm just like not ready. Like I barely lived. Like I feel like my life is over. I feel like my life is over. Like I feel like no days off. No days off. PTO? What the what are you talking about? Wait, what are you talking about? There's a limit to how many days off I get. What are you talking about? Like, stop. And I am not a morning person. The nighttime is my time to relax, but I can't even have the nighttime to myself because I will literally be dead in the morning. So like I have to like cosplay this put together girl. Like, it's not me. Like, I've never been her and I never wanted to be her. Why am I being forced to be her? Like, who goes to bed at 8 p.m.? Who? Like, what 20-year-old do you know that goes to bed at 8 p.m., bro? But if I don't, I will literally be a zombie in the morning. Like, I can't anymore. Like, I can't. It's only been 1 week. The lady next to me, she's been there for 16 years.
So what we see is the next generation are experiencing a 9 to 5 life and they're failing miserably at it and they can't do it. They don't want to do it. They hate doing it and they're struggling and they don't know what to do with their life. Blame it on the parents. The parents have set this generation up for failure. This generation is working and they don't understand responsibility. They don't understand discipline. They don't understand accountability. They just want to live life like it's free because people in their family has told them it's okay, you'll make it. They have not been set up for success. And now she's crashing out. She don't know what to do with herself. Crying in the car because after 1 week of work, they're built different. It's because they're not being taught in classes. They're not being taught at home. They're not being taught by the government. They're not being taught by anybody. They're just being taught just to be there and just live life. But the things you want to do in your life cost some money. So how are you going to make money? This is where females, especially females right here, right? At this point, she has a decision she's going to make. Am I going to continue to work or am I going to be a hoe? Am I going to be hoeing for money, messing with different men and trying to get their money and trying to set men up? Or am I going to lock into my job and figure it out? This is a pivotal point for a lot of people, especially young people, when they get into the job market, they get that job and they're working. Am I going to stay on the right path or am I going to take the wrong path because I don't want to go check in every single day and have somebody telling me what to do? This is how a lot of people fall by the wayside. Those would be the same people that struggle, that fail, and they vote Democrat. Because the Democrats will tell these people, it's okay, we got your back. Just vote for us. This is the new voter of the Democrat Party. Right? Young people that fail at something and they not getting things easily because they never been taught to work. They don't understand the value of responsibility, accountability. No. So they fail. And these are people that vote for Democrats. These are young Democrats. These are Democrats in training because they have not been set up through life to understand what it is to work for something, to get something. We all want to live a certain type of life. We all want things, but that requires money. And money, only way you can get money is by what? Working and doing it the right way or the wrong way, selling drugs or being a hoe. Which one do you think she would choose?
And I can't take anymore. I'm not in the mood. Like, leave me alone, please. And I had to get a Frappuccino just to feel something. Like, I feel like I'm being bonded by chains. I bet prison is more freeing than this. How the hell do people fall in love and get married and have kids and do this shit? Like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? Why? I'm done. Now I get midlife crises. Now I get it. I refuse. Peter Pan, come pick me up. I'm ready.
Guys, sometimes I really think really hard about how I'm going to be able to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I do not know how that's going to work out. Like, I'm in school to be a social worker. So right now I'm not working, but I go in for my internship from 9 to 5 twice out of the week. And I be tired. I'm like, how do y'all do it? 5 days out the week, it's like you go home, there's traffic before you even get to the house. So you're already pissed off by the time you get home. By the time you get home, you barely have any time to gather yourself and do some self-care. Like, really don't even have time to cook. So it's like, I don't know. God's gonna have to like work his big one, because I genuinely cannot picture it.
It's just crazy that people have this mindset, especially the, younger generation, even some of the older generation too, right? They have this mindset of that 9 to 5 life is easy. And it's not. Having a job, being responsible, being successful, being an asset for a company is not easy. But they think it's not easy because how they grew up. The parents didn't give them something that's difficult to where they had to figure it out. The schools are not challenging these kids. They're just passing them through because as long as their butts is in the chair, they get paid. The government's not trying to give them access to things to where they actually can get a trade or work on a skill in the meantime while they're young. It's setting up a generation to be losers, right? The school system, the bad parents, the terrible, lenient government is setting up these kids and these people in the job industry to be losers because they can't understand what it is or what it means to have discipline and being consistent with that discipline and accountability. This is why everybody's struggling right now, especially people working, is because they just don't understand how to work hard. This is the reason why people don't like Republicans. It's because Republicans takes a lot of things away so you can work on yourself and make yourself better. They put you in control of your life. And what we see is a lot of these people are struggling, especially liberals, right? It's because they're used to a system taking care of them. Now there's no system. Now you got to go out there and get your money and get it yourself because we want you to be responsible for your success. But a lot of people want to have a system. They want the Section 8. They want the food stamps. They want all these things given to them because they don't want to go out there and work hard and make money. But then it's so funny. These people want the system, but then they want more. Then they get jealous of people that got it on their own. That's the weird part. But a lot of people are struggling about 9 to 5. But they're not doing anything to get themselves out of 9 to 5. They're just sitting in the car complaining.
I don't know. Like 9 to 5 every day. Like I think I can do, like, how nurses work 3 days out of the week and it's like 12-hour shifts. If I find a social work position in a hospital like that, I can get down with that. But like 5 days out the week, 9 to 5,
Just wanted to hop on here and get other people's opinion. So I work full time and I'm a mom of 2 and my kids are just super busy. They're in a lot of things. But anyways, so I'm on my lunch break and I just feel like I am just not built for this. Like I am not built to be working, especially full time. I am meant to, wake up at my leisure, drink some coffee, maybe go to a Pilates class. I don't do Pilates, but maybe I could, but I can't because I'm working. Sit around, watch some TV, maybe watch a soap opera. I mean, I don't watch soap operas, but I could, but I can't because I'm working. But anyways, I just wanted to get other people's opinion.
Women are really struggling with 9 to 5 work. See, men, we're built to work. A man's not going to go in here and say, I don't like working a 9 to 5. If he does, then he's not a man. He's not willing to make money and work hard. But women should not be working at all, if you ask me. But a lot of women want to be independent. They want to be in charge of their life. They want to feel like money is the reason why they should be existing, and they forget their purpose. But as you see, these last 3 videos are women. There's a lot of women, young and old, that are struggling with working. But it's because they force themselves to work instead of being submissive to a man, supporting a man, making sure that man makes it to where you don't have to work. There's a lot of benefits of having a man and being with that man so he can provide for you so you can live a soft life. Women are supposed to be taking care of the kids. When the kids is at school, living your best life. Pilates classes, playing tennis, enjoying your life. You shouldn't look like you're stressed out. But it's up to the women to say, you know what? Let me support my man. Let me be there for my man. Let me not try to be a man. That's the reason why these women don't want to work. They're trying to be a man. They want independence, but then they have to work like a man, and now they don't want to work like a man. They want a soft life. I tell you, women are powerful creatures, but it's dependent on where they put their energy in that messes them up. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, keep this thing rock, keep it going. I appreciate everybody rocking with me. Tap into the No Filter Morning Show Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out.